so.
I think so.
Thank you. Yep. Alright, so what are we doing here, Elliot? What is this?
Fairing for the foam board.
That's right. Backing for the window frames, right?
Yeah.
So this is like super not conventional construction, so we're going to see some weird stuff on this build. But this is also stuff that anybody can do. You know, the framing of this building, the timber, that's a little more tricky, sure. But all this sandwich wall, this is easy. Anybody can do this. Now we're screwing stuff together because we don't want anything to separate, right? This is what's holding our wall together around our windows. So we're using screws instead of nails so they don't back out. Now if there was going to be much movement in this, like shear or racking, you couldn't use screws, they'll just break. Shear is loud, they just snap, they're not designed for that. More than two. Okay. We're getting windows, kids. Sick. Okay. Very good. Very good. Come on. So, go ahead and set windows in it. Well, I'm still just like kicking myself if we don't put a window there. Bridge, tape, yeah. Alright, we're going to set the windows here in a minute. Be right back. $7 window. Go ahead, bud. Test fit it. Perfect. They're just gonna go like this. We're gonna have trim. It hangs on the inside, so it traps the window, so this comes in, it seals. And these will be tilt outs. They'll have some sort of little chain, eyelet. We're gonna have the old hardware that we took off of, we're gonna remount. Haven't exactly sure, we're gonna probably have to put a small block here to build it out so it's the same thickness as the trim. And it's the old cam style locks they had on the sash windows. And they'll just do this to open. They'll just lean out and the chain will grab them. And windows that open from the top like that thermally conduct really well. So the heat can rise out and it'll help exchange. So I don't know how often they'll get open. And we'll have a screen that you'll be able to set on from the inside. I don't know if it'll be a permanent fixture or if it'll just clip on. So you can just take it on and off, but the flies, they sure like to come in. But at any rate, they'll open out like that. We got some nice big overhangs, so no weather coming in. It'll be great. Plus, $7. I mean, so far, minus the appliances that we purchased brand new, we have a little AC and heat unit right there. And washer, dryer, obviously water heater, shower pan, a few other items, toilet, But the structure itself, the fasteners, the lumber, the reclaimed tin roof, all that, this whole structure doesn't have but probably $1,500 in it, $1,700, something like that. So cheap. Now, we did slap down some laminate floor only because I'm being too lazy to recap it and get some seasoned hardwood and all that. We just don't have the time. So we slapped down some laminate. It's waterproof, it's quick, it seals the floor. We don't have to worry about critters coming in and out. So it's just kind of a one and done. In the future, the other buildings will not have this, but this one, since it's basically just a laundry room, utility room, that's fine. Some laminate. It's vinyl plank laminate, not the wood stuff. So you don't want that particle board junk. It's like MDF. And they claim that it has a water resistance. It doesn't. It all swells, buckles. It's terrible. So vinyl plank. Gets a little base shoe around the edge, around your fixtures, toilets, sinks, showers. Always caulk the bottom of your trim that goes down here. Comes down here. You always have to seal it with just clear silicone. That way, if you do get some water that goes, you have a spill, whatever, it doesn't go underneath that trim and down behind the wall. It keeps it out. So definitely, toilets especially, they always end up having a leak in the closet ring. So just caulk everything with clear silicone. We like GE. It seems to work great and saves a lot of grief. So keep that in mind. Okay, let's get some purlins on. Exterior. Start with that, and we'll be ready to rip. All right. So. Okay, so we're just nailing in this stop. It's kind of like a door stop, but it's window stop. Going to create a weather seal. We're not looking for like 100% perfectly airtight. I don't actually like a building that's perfectly airtight, especially with humidity. You end up with mold, and I don't like something that's too airtight. So a little bit of a leak, a tiny bit of a draft, not a big deal. And then we'll show you how we're going to take and stop them on the outside. We're going to temporarily fix them in place, but we're going to set them up so they just tilt out if you want to open them for some air. So, be pretty simple. I got it on me. Okay, I need like a stool. Okay. Yes, I'll stay on the stool there. Oh, right here. So this is a temporary stop up here. Kaboom. I'm just leaving it there for now. And then these actually will live in. Oh, it's a
nail into the window. That would not be good.
Yeah.
Is that a nice one?
Yeah, that's really nice.
So, the reason that doesn't go all the way across is if you get some moisture and it goes down there, you don't want to trap it, right? It's got to be able to come out. And we rip these on a bevel, so they'll naturally shed water. Now, we're not going to get much rain coming in and driving on this, unless it's a terrible
Nice
storm.
overhang.
We've got nice big eaves, so that's it. I'll show you the next one. Bring it around. We'll set it in. Okay. I'll show you how these kind of the idea of how they work. And we can always just put some of this little molding all the way around the window, and then it's just fixed. We might not even want these to open. We're gonna see. Okay, Tristan's gonna set this one in. There we go. And we'll raise them off and clean them up. Shove it all the way in. There you go. I'll put these in real quick and I'll show you how they're gonna operate when they lean. So in reality, the window cost us $7. I probably have $4 in fasteners and screws and stuff to cut them in. And then everything else we milled. And there's probably, maybe another $7 in cost of the frame. So, you know, we got less than 20 bucks. We built the window and set it in. So anyways, these will just lean out like so. So this is like the hinge point, right? The chain will catch it so it can tilt out and open if you like. Or it just sits in and stays. But for now, because we're not worried about them opening. That's what we do. Now your windows won't fall out. These get fully trimmed out, but you know, it's good for now. These walls will stiffen up as soon as we get the outer planks on the wall. As you can see, they're a little bit springy. Well, we only have one side of the wall on, so. There we go. Trimmed out. We'll caulk a little bit of this, and we're going to paint insides and outsides, but this stuff's already pre-whitewashed. We did that. So nice dirty window, but looking good. Oil change.
Oh my gosh.
That is all sweat, kids. That is nothing but sweat. That is no water. I didn't dump anything on me. I can smell it.
If you need some salt, there you go.
I think it might be a bit muddy.
A little bit.